Welcome everybody to Dirty South Racing, and this is A class Cup cars at Daytona. We didn't qualify because starting in the front has been pretty bad all night, but I think started out like 13th because half the field didn't qualify. But it's a 35 lap race. One caution. Green white checker. I mean, this right here is racing at its finest. I'm gonna go ahead and start the replay, and man, this was my knuckles were shaking the whole last 10 laps because I was gripping the wheel that tight. Pretty much just being patient, man. Patient. I don't like the top myself. I stick to the bottom. That's what I did in NASCAR heat. When I used to run heat, I was a bottom feeder. But right now we are 13th where we qualified. I'll give you all a peek of what it looks like on board. The guys that haven't raced Cup cars. These things are a handful, but we'll go on board for a lap or two. That's why I don't like the high side, guys. Y'all see, I nicked the wall. The guy in front of me nicked the wall. Didn't damage the car, really. But it's still scary. You don't know what the guy underneath is going to do. Pretty much being patient right now, man. Patient. Like everybody is learning patience at Daytona. 2 truck races I've ran early. Absolutely garbage. People think you get a trophy for leading lap 1. And as far as I know, my trade paints scheme didn't work, but that's my scheme that I made for myself right there. I had the second highest I rating, so I had to go number 2. See what lap we're on. Lap 7 of 35. And everybody is just racing each other with respect, you know, clean. No bump drafting. You don't want to bump draft on Iracing. Maybe, you know, I get about an inch off their bumper if I'm like second place. Or second place in the outside line. I'm not going to do it. You're 3 wide right there. That was a scary moment. These cars wiggle a lot too, man. Especially when the tires start to get warm, they wiggle. I thought the trucks were bad about it. The cars, plus you have fresh tires. Still just riding, being patient. We're actually brought back to 15. Up in the wall. Go back onto the arm cockpit view. I'm about half throttle, I'd say. Half throttle, maybe 3/4. This scared. My butt hurts right here. Really, really close. Getting close to, you know, halfway. This is actually my first time racing a speedway in a cup car. I didn't have an A-class license whenever we ran Talladega last season. That was the very first track I ran. And I think when I got my C-class, I was able to run a few truck races in Talladega. Talladega is so much wider than this. It's a big difference. Go back to a different view here. Highway 13, just kind of being patient. As you can see, everyone got the wiggles. Kind of do what you do with the car in front of you does. If he wiggles, you wiggle. It's weird. It's kind of like follow the leader. But the whole field, I mean, it's still in one pack, besides maybe a few stragglers that lost the draft. You know, they're worried about safety ratings, so they're just in the back right. Got a little bit of Let's see, let's open up the camera view for 3 or even 2. Good, 3. What happened? Did I just skip number 1 lap 15? Now we're up to 9th. We're slowly, methodically working our way up. The 5, he said, you know, go to the outside, I'll work with you. So we went up there for a minute. My car is absolutely does not like the high side. I gotta run some practice laps over and over on the high side on here. As soon as I could, I got back down to the bottom. I just did not feel comfortable up there. We were losing ground to the bottom. let's pause that right there and rewind just a hair. Pause. Let's see what happens here with the 19 from the blimp view. If they wrecked behind us, there wasn't a caution if they did. Single car incident. Nice save, actually. Very nice save. You can actually, I kind of like this view right here. We're kind of maybe watching for a minute here, but we're halfway right now. Still kind of just being patient. Patience is the key. I'm not up there on the 7th spot, just pushing the issue. Patient, man. The truck race that I was involved in, you know, our longest green flag run was maybe 10 laps. So right now we're on like lap 17, and I'm like, wow, no caution, let's see what lap we're on. Yep, 17. Now you see the top line's moving really well. I thought about jumping up there with my car, wiggling like a tornado. So we didn't do that. Or let a lot of this race to get a really good job of leading that bottom line. The top could never really gain ground on the bottom line. About 15 to go. Me and 25 almost make contact right there. Actually, pause that and rewind it and see. That may have been my fault, man. Let's see, pause. Let's go to chopper view. Play. I know, I never touched it. I kind of panicked. Let's see if there's any way we can see what happens right there. Ooh, they both hit the inside wall, which I don't see how that didn't bring out the caution. I wiggled, and he kind of overreacted to the wiggle, so kind of my fault. Like I said, first time at Daytona in a cup car, first time at Super Speedway in a cup car, so really nerve-wracking. I mean, my nerves are like shaking right now. But I know I got a 0x, so I did not touch it. Said I wiggled, and he may have thought I was wiggling and just overreacted. You gotta keep that, you gotta keep it, you know, I don't know, a good tight grip, and your hand will start cramping. It's so intense. Top 10, I was trying to talk him into getting single file and let's just try to leave the field, but ooh, we see the 10 and the 17 make a little contact right there, and me and the 21 almost make contact. The 11 loses it. Let's see what happens with the 11 right here. Back it up just a hair. Oh. Let's see, let's go to the blimp view. He got down there, Abram 7 got him. I thought I was going to get into it, so I sorted it out. We're only like 12 laps before finish. So we fell back to 9th. back up to the front. The 9 getting behind me really helped. Go back to go back to So we've made it back to the pack. That was our goal. Now it's time to just take it easy. See the 21 fell out of the trap right there. There is 11 to go when we hit the line. We are currently in 11th place. We took it from a 30-car field to about a 12-man race at the moment. I believe we're coming to about 10 to go. Yep, 10 to go right now. And the 1 disappears on me right here. The guy in the 9's like, nah, he just lagged out. Well, I said, I don't think so. And sure enough, he reappeared, so I did not. That's why I didn't shoot the gap right there. If he would have reappeared inside of me, we would have wrecked. Being number 2, if I don't finish in the top 10, I lose a crap load of Iracing. You gotta finish up there with your higher number. Now, if I'd have been like 17, I could finish in the top 15, break about even. I believe we're coming to about 9 to go right here. 4 still out with us. 9 still on our bumper. My plan was to wait till about 5 to go, and if I could go outside and make something happen, that's what I was going to do, but if not, I was content just holding the bottom, you know, just running up on lap traffic. He got down on the apron, thank goodness. Oh, that was a scary moment right there. I slowed down and I let it back in. I was like, get back in, 7. See a few of them guys on the top, they shot to the bottom. It's a very smart move. It's tough to hold it up there on the top for 20, 30 laps. I mean, it's something I personally need to practice on here. We got Daytona all week in ARCA, trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. So we're going to get plenty of practice this week. Right now, we're at the back of the pack with, let's see, 7 laps to go. Well, back of the lead. lead draft back in, which still is 11th place. Right now, me, the 7, and the 9 are all communicating and talking about how we're going to get back to the front here. Just debating on going high. Didn't want to do that. We haven't hit 5 to go yet, so I'm still in patient mode. That's why I haven't made no moves. There's nowhere you're gonna go going up top. You're just gonna cause a wreck. Pick a line, just hold a spot, and hope someone makes a mistake. Don't force the issue. 9 gives me a little bump right there. Handled it well on corner entry. You see the 5 bounces off the wall, which slows the top line up some. As we actually have a caution, I do not know where the caution came from, which is going to put us on a green-white checker. Let's go ahead and skip the caution laps. I believe actually it's not a green-white checker. I believe this puts us with 3 to go. Alright, this is the restart. I'll rewind just a hair so y'all can see the restart. I get a terrible restart, by the way, and now we got the whole field back bunched up. We're gonna restart 7. Terrible restart. Terrible. I should be on the 1's bumper. And I'm actually going to put it in blimp mode here because something happens that causes another caution. Go to blimp view. We're running 7 still, so we're getting our way back up to the front. Now there's 2 to go. It's go time now. Now all bets are off. It's on. Oh, this is what 14 is a lap down car. And as you can see, bam. 14 right there, lap down car. Instead of just holding it into the wall, he was doing great right there. Doing a really good job of, holding it high. And then, let me see if maybe I can get a rear chase view. We were coming to the white flag right there, guys. So now we gotta have a green-white checker. And which 8th, so now I gotta restart on the high side. And our tires are really slick, so let's skip to the restart. I guess my spotter thought I was involved because he's like, "Are you alright?" Can you respond? I'm like, I'm fine, bud. here's the final restart right here. Green, white checker. Let's see what happens right there. I'm gonna go to chopper view here, and y'all tell me. I think I caused this right here myself for this green. Only one chance at a green white checker. Let's back it up just a click more. All right. I'm uncomfortable up here on the top, so I'm trying to get down. I didn't touch it. I think he just kind of overreacted. I guess I should have stayed high, but I was trying to do anything I could, you know, to get down and get a few positions. But unfortunately, that was the end of the race, man. Race back to the finish line. Only attempt at a green-white checker, but we come home in 8th place. Very first cup start out of 29 guys. We will take that all day. We will take that all day. Like I said, sorry this video, you know, it's kind of long, but man, just wanted to give y'all you know, a view of, you know, I'm gonna give you guys an onboard just to see what I was seeing here. When this wreck happens, I personally seen a hole right here on the bottom if you look to the left. So I shoot the gap. Maybe I should have stayed up top. I get a great restart. There's a hole right now. Right there. Say you see my car didn't wiggle or anything, but it's probably my fault, you know. I should have stayed high, let him go. I'd have probably finished 9th, but hey, that's racing. But man, thank you guys for, you know, viewing, watching Dirty South, and I'd love to see some of my Heat guys, man, my NASCAR Heat guys come over here and race on iRacing, because I mean, it's just there's nothing like it. As y'all can see, for 30 laps, man, we had a hell of a race. Tires, like I said, in these cup cars, these things are a handful. Probably harder to drive a real car than it is on iRacing. At least, I don't know. It's my first race in a cup car at a super speedway. So, but thank you guys for watching, man. And you guys have a great night, man. From Dirty South, it's Mike Pittman, and signing out. Always have more content for you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Best race, you know, I've raced a lot in Xfinity and trucks, super speedways, and it's been Caution Fest. Most green flag laps that we had, not the top split, but everybody, you know, ran respectfully, and that's what we are always shooting for. All right, guys.